The Power of Now, Taking Bold Steps Every Day. Introduction. In a world that's constantly buzzing with noise and distraction, it's easy to find ourselves standing still, tangled in an endless web of hesitation and what-ifs. We procrastinate because taking bold steps feels daunting. Yet, every journey toward a more fulfilled life begins with a single, decisive action. The aim of this book is to ignite that spark within you, guiding you to face each day with new courage and clarity. Here, you'll discover the power of now, breaking confines that fear and doubt have built around your dreams. Not everyone is naturally equipped with the instinct to seize the day, but everyone is capable of developing it. Whether you're a professional poised for growth, a student eager to carve your path, or an entrepreneur with a vision yet to manifest, embracing the moment is your gateway to progress. By engaging fully with the present, you create a momentum that transforms ordinary decisions into extraordinary achievements. The pages that follow will show you how to anchor yourself in the present moment, where all your power lies. We'll explore how to break free from procrastination's grip, bringing procrastination to light not as a challenge, but as an opportunity for growth and change. With each chapter, we provide practical strategies, illuminating stories, and actionable insights to help you let go of past constraints and step boldly into your future. As you cultivate mindfulness, you'll find that living with intention and purpose becomes not just possible, but natural. Confidence grows as you align your actions with your values, infusing every day with meaning and direction. Remember, the ability to change your life lies in your hands. With courage as your companion, this transformative journey will lead you to overcome self-doubt, converting challenges into opportunities, and ultimately crafting a life filled with purpose. Let's begin. Chapter 1. What it means to live in the now. In a world that's constantly urging us to look ahead, living in the present moment can seem almost revolutionary. However, it has the power to transform our lives in remarkable ways. Embracing the now means fully engaging with life as it unfolds, rather than being tethered to past regrets or future anxieties. It's about seeing the beauty in simplicity and finding joy in the journey, not just the destination. But what does it genuinely mean to live in such a state? Living in the now requires a shift in mindset. It calls for an awareness that the present is the only time you truly have. The past is gone. The future is uncertain. What stands in front of us is an opportunity that will be gone if we don't seize it. This understanding can free us from the paralyzing grip of overthinking and doubt. Imagine stepping into each day with a sense of clarity, unburdened by the what-ifs that paralyze progress. Here lies the essence of living in the now. The benefits of this way of living are profound. When you focus on the moment at hand, you foster a deeper connection with yourself and the world around you. Decision-making becomes an art, infused with intention and courage. Fear loses its power as you choose action over indecision, guided by the richness of experience that each moment brings. Living in the now also enhances productivity, as you align your tasks with a clear, present-focused mind. So what holds us back? Often, it's the stories we create, narratives filled with hesitation and self-doubt. But when you break free from those constraints, you find that living in the now is not just a concept, but a dynamic force that propels you toward your goals. It encourages a life brimming with purpose and action, offering a fresh canvas each day to paint upon. Understanding the present moment. The present moment isn't just a concept. It's the only reality we truly have. Embrace it by letting go of what you can't change or control right now. Recognizing the power of now means surrendering the illusion that the past or future can determine your happiness, allowing you to focus on what you can influence at this very moment. Staying aware of the present moment requires being mindful of your thoughts, bodily sensations, and environment, which can help reduce stress and increase clarity. When you're fully present, you heighten your sense of awareness and become more attuned to opportunities for growth and learning that might otherwise go unnoticed. Practicing presence means actively engaging with your current tasks, which enhances productivity and satisfaction in both personal and professional endeavors. Every moment offers a fresh start. By living in the now, you're not shackled by past mistakes or future anxieties, opening up space for renewed commitment to your goals. The moment you're in right now is alive with possibilities. By understanding this, you unlock the potential to rewrite your story with bold and intentional decisions. Grasping the significance of now means appreciating the small victories and joys that each day brings, fostering a mindset of gratitude and fulfillment. Learning to live in the present moment involves navigating life's distractions and demands, which can sharpen your focus and enhance your decision-making. Ultimately, understanding the present moment empowers you to act with purpose and intention, transforming ordinary circumstances into extraordinary opportunities for growth and change. Benefits of living in the now: enhanced focus. By living in the moment, you're able to give your full attention to the task at hand, enhancing your productivity and effectiveness. Reduced stress and anxiety. Embracing the present can greatly reduce stress. It helps you let go of past worries and future uncertainties. Improved relationships. When you're fully present, you listen more deeply and connect more authentically with others, enriching your relationships. Boosted creativity. The present moment is a wellspring of creativity. It frees your mind from clutter, allowing innovative ideas to flow more naturally, greater joy and gratitude. Living in the now makes it easier to appreciate life's simple pleasures, fostering a sense of gratitude and joy. Increased emotional resilience. By staying present, you're better equipped to handle life's ups and downs with composure and resilience. Enhanced self-awareness. Being in the moment sharpens your awareness of thoughts and emotions, leading to deeper self-understanding. Clarity of purpose. When you focus on now, your goals and aspirations become clearer, making it easier to align actions with values. More energy. Dwelling on past events or future worries drains energy. Staying present revitalizes you, allowing more energy for meaningful pursuits. Empowered decision-making. By concentrating on what's happening now, you can make confident, well-informed decisions without hesitation. Chapter 2. Breaking Free from Procrastination. Breaking free from procrastination isn't merely about setting a timer or creating a to-do list. It's about understanding the psychological underpinnings that keep us in a cycle of hesitation and delay. Often we find ourselves caught in this web because of fear of failure, yes, but sometimes even fear of success. These fears create a comfort zone that, paradoxically, traps us while also providing a false sense of safety. By challenging these fears, we pave the way for decisive action. To move beyond procrastination, we must identify its roots. It's easy to blame laziness, but more often, procrastination is a complex interplay of personal doubts and perceived pressures. Consider the student who can't start an assignment not because of disinterest, but due to an underlying belief that their work won't be good enough. For the professional delaying a career pivot, it's the daunting prospect of the unknown that's subconsciously holding them back. Recognizing these triggers is the first step toward liberation. How do we enact such a transformation in our lives? Start by acknowledging where resistance arises. Make no mistake, self-awareness is a powerful ally. Once you're aware, you can actively choose different responses. Instead of defaulting to old habits, create minor, manageable tasks that make the larger goal feel less daunting. The key is to initiate momentum. Each small step forward breaks the inertia of inaction. We also have to reframe our relationship with time. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking we'll have more time tomorrow than we have today. Yet, life's temporal nature teaches us that postponing actions doesn't add more hours to our days. Instead, try viewing each moment as an opportunity waiting to be seized. Embracing the present rewards us with a tapestry of experiences that enrich both our personal and professional lives. Another strategy to overcome delay is setting clear, specific goals paired with deadlines. However, goals alone can fail if they're not backed by passion and commitment. Without emotional investment, even the best-laid plans remain ink on paper. Align your goals with your values and watch as your enthusiasm propels you into action. Use accountability partners or digital tools to keep the momentum alive. They serve as external motivators that steer you towards completion. Embedded within this journey is a simple truth. Courage often appears when we act despite our fears. Bold decision-making doesn't mean absence of fear. Rather, it's the resolute step for change taken with trembling hands. Each decisive action whittles away at procrastination, transforming hesitation into confidence. Remember, it's not merely about ending procrastination. It's about creating a life where action is a natural extension of your daily rhythm. Let commitment to consistent action become the song of your life. In breaking free from procrastination, you're not just performing better, you're living more fully. This emancipation invites a deeper engagement with life, a life replete with freedom, joy, and purpose. The journey may ask for initial discomfort, but the liberation that follows is enduring and worth every modest step taken along the way. Identifying the roots of procrastination. Understanding why we procrastinate is the first courageous step toward breaking free from its grip. Procrastination isn't just about laziness or poor time management. It's often a tangled web of emotions and underlying fears. For many ambitious professionals, students, and entrepreneurs, it manifests as hesitation that can stymie progress towards personal and professional goals. At the heart of procrastination often lie fears that stem from deeper emotional roots. Fear of failure is a common thread that binds many of us to inaction. The prospect of falling short can be so intimidating that avoidance feels like a safer path. For others, the fear of success can be surprisingly paralyzing. Success might bring about change or increased responsibility, causing a subconscious retreat. These fears can create a complex internal dialogue that promotes procrastination as a means of self-preservation. But it's not just fear that drives procrastination. Perfectionism can be a hidden root compelling us to delay action. The desire to deliver a flawless result might lead to endless tweaking and over-analyzing, stalling progress indefinitely. This pursuit of the perfect can be debilitating, as it sets an unattainable standard that discourages starting projects altogether or finishing them. Recognizing perfectionism for the procrastinator, it often can be liberating and opens the way to more realistic expectations. A lack of clarity about one's goals and values can also foster procrastination. When the destination is ambiguous, it's easy to drift aimlessly. Establishing clear, purpose-driven goals lifts the fog and provides direction. Reflecting on what truly matters can instill a sense of urgency and motivation to proceed. This alignment with personal values acts as a compass, helping to focus efforts and diminish the appeal of delay. Moreover, internal conflicts, sometimes rooted in past experiences, can trigger procrastination. Unresolved issues or negative self-beliefs can create psychological roadblocks. These issues might be harder to pinpoint, as they reside deep within the subconscious. Identifying and addressing these core conflicts through self-reflection or therapy can be crucial in removing the shackles of procrastination. It's important not to overlook environmental factors, which sometimes exacerbate procrastination. Our surroundings and the people we interact with can either support or hinder our productivity. Constant distractions and demands can make it challenging to focus, leading to delayed tasks. Examining and adapting our environment to better suit our productive needs is a simple yet effective way to combat this external contributor to procrastination. The digital age brings with it specific challenges that can induce procrastination. The overwhelming access to information and instant communication often leads to analysis paralysis. The infinite loop of researching the best approach or continuously checking emails can become a substitute for actual work. Becoming mindful of these digital distractions and setting boundaries around them is vital in regaining focus. In essence, procrastination often signals a disconnect between doing what we know we should and what we feel ready to tackle. It's a chance to explore, understand, and realign our internal world. By probing into the origins of the delay, we gain insight into ourselves and can forge a path towards actionable progress. In the coming sections, strategies will be unveiled to address these root causes effectively. Unpacking the emotional, cognitive, and environmental aspects of procrastination provides the foundation upon which practical solutions can be constructed. With a clearer understanding of why we delay, we can disrupt the cycle and move toward a life filled with momentum and achievement. Strategies to overcome delay. Breaking free from the chains of procrastination is more than merely setting deadlines and downloading productivity apps. It's about understanding the dance of our mind's habits and crafting strategies that outsmart those ingrained tendencies. It starts with awareness, recognizing when procrastination creeps in, and the subtle ways it disguises itself as legitimate delay or necessary rest. The irony is, the more we delay, the heavier our tasks become in our minds. They morph into mountains when they were once tiny molehills. One effective strategy is to break tasks into smaller segments. Think of each segment as a stepping stone across a stream. Individually, they're manageable. Together, they span a river. Rather than committing to complete the project, commit to smaller, specific steps. Draft the introduction or research today's topic. This method lessens the overwhelming feeling and creates a sense of accomplishment as each small task is completed. Momentum builds when we connect these smaller victories. Another powerful approach is to set artificial deadlines. Often, real deadlines are far on the horizon, which gives procrastination the space to thrive. By setting earlier target dates, we create urgency. This fictional pressure mirrors real deadlines but allows for flexibility, making it a safety net against unexpected delays. This preemptive tactic not only accelerates completion, but also reduces stress, as work accumulates without the chaos of last-minute rush. Beyond managing time and task, we must also manage our environment. Our surroundings critically impact our ability to focus and our propensity to delay. Simplify your workspace, remove distractions, and curate a setting that inspires action. Whether it's calming plants, motivating quotes, or just a clutter-free zone, your environment should invite productivity. Also, consider the people around you. Surround yourself with motivators, those who inspire rather than distract, to reinforce an atmosphere conducive to action. Switching up your work routine can also bring fresh energy to your tasks. If you find your productivity waning, try a change of scenery or alternate your work hours. The novelty of a new setting or schedule can enhance focus and spark creativity. Such a change should be purposeful and cyclic, to prevent it from becoming just another distraction. Moreover, cultivating self-compassion plays a crucial role. Often, procrastination is rooted in fear. Fear of imperfection, fear of judgment, or fear of failure. By embracing ourselves with kindness and understanding that mistakes are a natural part of growth, we remove some of procrastination's power. Accept that perfection is an illusion and allow for flaws within your process. This acceptance makes starting easier and progression more fluid. Creating accountability can be a game changer in overcoming delay. Share your goals with someone who can hold you responsible, or join a community with similar objectives. This opens up a network of support and encouragement. Whether it's a mentor, a peer group, or an accountability partner, having someone check in can be immensely motivating. It turns a solitary challenge into a shared journey. Experimenting with techniques such as the Pomodoro technique can also yield positive results. This method involves working in focused sprints followed by short breaks. It's a rhythmic approach that leverages both the urgency of timed work and the refreshment of rest, effectively managing mental fatigue and maintaining productivity. Finding the right balance of work to rest intervals is key, and customization for personal preferences can further enhance its effectiveness. In tandem, it's crucial to reflect and reward progress, no matter how small. Periodic reflection helps in recognizing patterns in one's behavior, allowing for adjustments in strategies. Celebrating these moments, it could be as simple as a midday coffee break or a small treat, reaffirms the effort and fuels further action. Rewards keep the momentum alive and serve as reminders of progress. Finally, incorporate visualization techniques to foresee the successful completion of tasks. This strategy is grounded in the belief that we attract what we focus on. By vividly imagining the satisfaction of completing a task or reaching a goal, we instill a subconscious drive to make it a reality. It bridges the gap between intention and action, catalyzing the energy needed to overcome procrastination. In essence, overcoming delay requires a blend of practical tactics and a deeper understanding of one's behaviors and motivations. It's about reshaping habits, crafting environments, and nurturing a mindset that embraces action over perfection. However personal and unique these strategies are, their common thread is a commitment to breaking through inertia and embracing continuous, purposeful movement. Chapter 3. Mindfulness as a Superpower. Picture this. Life's challenges and demands are like a constant whirlwind around you. It's easy to get swept up, isn't it? Yet, imagine having the inner calm to pause and just be, regardless of the external chaos. That's where the superpower of mindfulness comes in. When you master the art of being present, life doesn't just happen to you. You actively participate in crafting it. This is not only empowering, it's transformative. The beauty of mindfulness lies in its simplicity and accessibility. You don't need any special equipment or hours of spare time. All you need is the genuine intention to observe your thoughts without judgment and bring your attention back to the present moment. If doubts or distractions drift in, simply acknowledging them can bring you back. Practicing mindfulness invites you into a space of clarity and focus, allowing you to see opportunities clearly and make decisions that align with your true desires. For professionals, students, and entrepreneurs who feel stuck, mindfulness is the nudge that moves us from stagnation to purposeful action. When you're mindful, you're not waiting for the perfect moment to act. You're creating it. Whether it's a morning routine that sets the tone for your day or a reflective pause before a big decision, stitching these mindful moments into your daily life leads to profound shifts. Think of each moment as a stitch in a tapestry, each one integral to the whole. As you integrate mindfulness into your life, notice the shift in your perspective. Instead of responding with reactivity, cultivate a response of intentionality. Accept the present as it is, and use that acceptance as your launchpad for action. Harnessing mindfulness is about breaking free from autopilot and embracing the power to modify your life's trajectory consciously. Techniques to cultivate mindfulness. Breathe deeply and mindfully. Focus on your breathing, taking slow and deliberate breaths. This simple act can anchor your thoughts and bring you back to the present moment. Practice daily meditation. Dedicate a few minutes each day to meditation. It's not about emptying your mind, but rather observing your thoughts without judgment. Engage in mindful walking. As you walk, pay attention to the sensation of your feet touching the ground and the rhythm of your steps. Let your surroundings engage all of your senses. Embrace mindful listening. Listen to others with your full attention. Notice the tone, words, and emotions behind what's being said. Give them your undivided presence. Utilize gratitude journaling. Write down 3 things you're grateful for each day. This practice can shift your focus from what's lacking to what you already have. Incorporate mindful eating. Savor each bite and fully experience the flavors, textures, and aromas of your meal. Eating with awareness enhances your appreciation for food. Limit digital distractions. Set boundaries with your technology use. Take regular breaks from screens to reconnect with the physical world around you. Perform body scans. Regularly check in with your body, noting areas of tension or discomfort. Gently acknowledge and release these sensations to cultivate bodily awareness. Engage in creative expression. Whether through art, music, or writing, allow creativity to flow without restraint. This process encourages a present-minded focus. Set aside quiet reflection time. Allocate moments of silence and stillness within your daily routine. Use this time to reflect on your experiences and intentions. Applying mindfulness in daily life. Start your day with intention. Every morning, take a few minutes to set a purposeful intention. This primes your mind for a day filled with awareness and clarity. Practice mindful breathing. When stress sneaks up on you, pause to breathe deeply. It's a simple act, but draws you back into the present, anchoring your focus. Embrace single tasking. In a world that glorifies multitasking, choose to focus on one task at a time. This cultivates deeper engagement and reduces overwhelm. Engage fully in conversations. Be wholly present when others are speaking. Listen not just with your ears, but with your entire being, conveying respect and understanding. Observe your thoughts without judgment. Throughout your day, notice your thoughts without labeling them as good or bad. This practice helps in detaching from unproductive mental loops. Mindful eating. Slow down during meals by savoring each bite, noticing textures and flavors. This enhances satisfaction and promotes better digestion. Take mindful breaks. Schedule short, mindful pauses throughout your workday. Use these moments to stretch, reflect, or simply breathe, refreshing your mind and body. End your day with reflection. Spend a few minutes at night reflecting on your day. Acknowledge what you're grateful for and any mindful moments experienced. Integrate mindfulness into routine tasks. Transform mundane activities like washing dishes or walking into mindful practices by giving them your full attention. Connect mindfulness with your goals. Regularly align your mindful practices with your personal and professional aspirations to keep your actions grounded in the present moment. Chapter 4. Overcoming Fear. How to Take Bold Steps. Fear can feel like an insurmountable obstacle, a wall that keeps us from the bold decisions that could propel our lives forward. The truth is, fear is often a shadow we cast upon ourselves, a mere illusion that grows larger the longer we let it linger. When we begin to recognize fear for what it is, a temporary emotion that thrives on uncertainty, we can more effectively challenge and overcome it. To start, identify what specifically you're afraid of. Is it the fear of failure, of being judged, or perhaps the fear of the unknown? Once you pinpoint the root, it becomes easier to confront head-on. Break down these fears into smaller, manageable tasks. By focusing on small actions, the gigantic face of fear can lose its formidability. Imagine fear as a beast that shrinks each time you name it. However, recognition is just the first step. The real transformation comes with action. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to act despite it. Consider practicing small acts of bravery daily, which will subtly build your confidence over time. Whether it's speaking up in a meeting or tackling a new project, these micro decisions aggregate into a more fearless you. Thinking on this, envision the process as a muscle. Train it regularly, and it will grow stronger. Each bold step you take is a ripple that disrupts the stagnant waters of hesitation, leading to waves of positive change. With each step, you affirm that fear does not control you. Instead, it's a signal for growth and an opportunity to expand your horizons. Remember, the boldest acts are often those that align with our deepest truth and purpose. So, embrace the fear, listen to it, then act in counterbalance. Let it guide you toward the bold steps that define not what you are afraid of, but who you aspire to become. As you cultivate this practice, bold living becomes less a series of giant leaps and more a dance with life itself. You've got this, so step forward courageously. Recognizing and challenging fear. Fear often creeps into our lives unannounced, an unseen force that holds us back from realizing our full potential. Its power lies in its ability to obscure reality and paralyze us from taking the bold steps necessary for personal and professional growth. Recognizing the presence of fear is the first crucial step toward dismantling its grip. Fear manifests in countless ways. It might be the nagging doubt before a big presentation, apprehension about a long-held dream, or reluctance to change careers. Whatever form it takes, acknowledging its existence opens the door to challenge it effectively. Once we've identified fear, it's time to question its origin. Is it rooted in past experiences or conditioned beliefs? Or perhaps it stems from uncertainty about the future? Probing into these questions can often reveal that fear thrives on assumed outcomes and imagined futures rather than rational facts. By shining a light on these assumptions, we begin to fracture fear's hold, reducing its ability to dictate our actions. Recognizing that fear can be irrational empowers us to address it with reason and insight rather than submitting to its rule. Challenging fear involves shifting our perspective about its role in our lives. Instead of perceiving it as a deterrent, consider it a precursor to growth. Fear isn't always a negative force. It indicates that we're venturing into new, unexplored territories. Stepping into these unknown areas may trigger discomfort, but it's within this discomfort that meaningful transformation occurs. Think of fear as a guide pointing towards the frontiers of your potential. When you start viewing fear through this lens, you create an opportunity to build resilience and embrace personal evolution. One fundamental strategy to challenge fear is reframing our internal narratives. Our minds are powerful storytellers, often exaggerating the severity of outcomes or amplifying negative what-ifs. Consider adopting a new, empowering narrative, one that speaks of courage and possibility. For instance, transforming "I might fail" into "this is a chance to learn" shifts the focus from fear to curiosity. Language can transcend fear's narrative, creating a script where you're the hero who overcomes adversity rather than the victim of imaginary scenarios. Moreover, addressing fear requires intentional small steps. Bold actions don't always mean taking a giant leap into the unknown. Sometimes, the most courageous acts are those small, consistent steps that challenge fear incrementally. Begin with manageable targets that encourage you to step outside your comfort zone. With each step taken, confidence builds, gradually diminishing the power fear holds over you. These tiny victories build a momentum that not only combats fear, but also nurtures self-efficacy, an essential ingredient for larger, more daring actions in the future. Another effective method for confronting fear is to surround yourself with a supportive network. Engaging with people who encourage and challenge you to rise above your fears can be incredibly empowering. Whether it's friends, mentors, or colleagues, having a community that echoes strength and positivity helps fortify your resolve. Through shared experiences and heartfelt advice, they can often offer perspectives that you might have overlooked, helping to dismantle apprehensions and foster a bolder approach to life's challenges. Mindfulness, too, plays a critical role in dismantling fear. By practicing mindfulness, we train ourselves to remain present, reducing the tendency to get lost in future-oriented worries. In a mindful state, we're better equipped to observe our fear without judgment, recognizing it for what it truly is, a transient emotion. This awareness allows us to disentangle from the grips of fear, no longer reactive to its provocations, but instead cultivating a calm, collected approach to tackling anxiety-inducing situations. It's essential to recognize that overcoming fear doesn't mean its complete eradication. Fear is a natural part of the human experience, and striving to eliminate it entirely is neither practical nor necessary. What matters is our ability to understand it, acknowledge its presence without granting it authority over our choices. Accept that it's okay to feel afraid, but refuse to let fear be the deciding factor in your journey. In embracing this understanding, we gain strength in vulnerability, finding that courage often emerges not in the absence of fear, but because of it. In your quest to challenge fear, remember that persistence is key. Setbacks may arise and fear might persistently whisper doubts, but resilient efforts will fortify your journey. With each confrontation, you chip away at its power, slowly transforming fear from a dominator into a motivator. Such transformation is gradual, requiring patience and self-compassion. Allow yourself the grace to stumble and the persistence to rise repeatedly, crafting a narrative where fear is not the enemy, but a teacher guiding you towards a richer, more fulfilling life. Tools for courageous action. Visualization. Imagine yourself successfully taking the bold step you fear. Create a mental picture filled with detail, bringing the moment to life and making it feel achievable. Progressive exposure. Gradually face what you're afraid of by breaking the big steps into smaller, manageable actions. Each small win builds confidence for the next move. Mindful breathing. Use deep breaths to center your focus and reduce anxiety. Breathing mindfully helps you ground yourself in the present, turning fear into clarity. Building a support network. Surround yourself with those who encourage and inspire you. Discussing your fears with trusted individuals provides reassurance and accountability. Self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness, understanding that setbacks are a natural part of progress. Practice forgiving yourself for past hesitations and focus on future actions. Empowering affirmations. Use positive affirmations to shift your mindset and strengthen your resolve. Repeating affirmations fuels your courage by reinforcing your belief in your capabilities. Set clear intentions. Be specific about what you want to achieve and why. Clarity in intentions illuminates your path, diminishing the shadows of doubt and fear. Embrace vulnerability. Accept that being vulnerable is a part of taking risks. Recognize it as a sign of strength and openness to growth. Focusing on the why. Keep your ultimate goals and values at the forefront of your mind. Understanding the reasons behind your bold steps reinforces your determination and guides your actions. Practice resilience. Develop the ability to bounce back from setbacks. With each fearless step, you cultivate resilience that prepares you for future challenges. Chapter 5. The Power of Daily Habits. As we delve deeper into the journey of living fully in the present and taking bold steps, the significance of daily habits becomes unmistakable. These habits form the bedrock upon which the framework of lasting change is built. They're the invisible threads that, when woven together, create a tapestry of success and fulfillment. Let's explore how embracing the power of daily habits can propel you toward your aspirations. Establishing effective habits. The inception of any impactful habit begins with clarity of intention. Whether it's committing to a morning routine or setting aside time for reflection, defining your purpose gives each habit weight and meaning. Anchor your habits in activities that align with your core values. Over time, these seemingly small rituals compound, leading to profound transformation. Maintaining consistency and motivation. Consistency is the key that unlocks the door to progress. It's not about extraordinary leaps, but the steady cadence of daily actions that solidify new patterns. Motivation might waver, but discipline, a reliable partner, keeps you on course. Create systems that nurture perseverance, perhaps by tracking your progress or rewarding yourself for reaching milestones. Harnessing the power of momentum. Habits have a cumulative power that, when harnessed, create unstoppable momentum. Each small victory feeds into the next, forging a path of unstoppable energy. Embrace each day's fresh start as an opportunity to build upon yesterday's triumphs, inching closer to your big dreams. Through this rhythm, daily habits shape not just actions, but also character. In the realm of personal and professional development, the importance of daily habits can't be overstated. They're not just routines. They're commitments to becoming your best self. As you cultivate these powerful habits, you step confidently into a life designed by your intention, not by default. Establishing effective habits. In the realm of personal and professional development, forming effective daily habits is akin to laying bricks for a sturdy foundation. Your ambitions and dreams don't materialize overnight. They require a consistent, incremental buildup of deliberate actions. A well-constructed habit can serve as the scaffolding for courageously tackling each day with intention. By understanding how habits work, you empower yourself to steer your life toward your goals, breaking free from stagnation and inertia. It's essential to start small. When you're trying to establish a habit, going overboard with lofty expectations can swiftly lead to disappointment. Consider the first step you can take today. This could be as simple as dedicating 10 minutes to reading a book related to your field, or making a habit of jotting down 3 things you're grateful for each evening. The key is to choose actions that are manageable yet meaningful, sparking momentum that builds over time. The neuroscience behind habit formation reveals that repetition is crucial for cementing these patterns. Our brains are wired to seek efficiency, and habits provide this by automating behaviors. When you're starting, repetition might feel monotonous, but it's the silent architect of enduring change. Each repetition creates new neural pathways, making the habit more ingrained and effortless over time. Thus, consistency becomes your ally, turning those small actions into automatic routines. Additionally, understanding and leveraging triggers can enhance your habit-forming endeavors. Every habit involves a cue, routine, and reward. Identifying what triggers your habits can help you design your environment to promote positive behaviors. For instance, if you want to cultivate a morning exercise habit, placing your workout clothes next to your bed can serve as a visual reminder. Pair this with a rewarding post-workout ritual, like enjoying a refreshing smoothie, to reinforce the cycle. It's also critical to focus on the why behind each habit. Connecting your daily actions to a larger purpose provides motivation during challenging times. When you see how these small habits align with your overarching goals and values, their importance grows. This intrinsic motivation can be the driving force that keeps you on track. When setbacks occur, reflecting on your reasons can reignite your commitment and passion. Accountability can be incredibly effective in maintaining new habits. Whether it's sharing your goals with a friend or joining a community with similar objectives, having external support can help you stay the course. Accountability partners can offer encouragement, perspective, and even a bit of friendly competition, all of which can spur you forward. This external acknowledgement can be just what you need to push through moments of doubt or weariness. Ultimately, the journey of establishing effective habits is a transformative one. It invites you to craft a lifestyle that reflects your deepest values and aspirations. By prioritizing these daily practices, you create a life that's not only aligned with your true self, but also one that's vibrant with potential and possibilities. Embrace these daily decisions with courage and consistency, and watch as they lay the groundwork for a future filled with growth and achievement. Maintaining consistency and motivation. In the journey of embracing the power of daily habits, one of the most persistent challenges is maintaining consistency and motivation. It's easy to start with enthusiasm, fueled by the excitement of new goals and beginnings. But as the days turn into weeks, sustaining that initial momentum requires not just dedication, but also a strategic approach. This section explores how you can harness the power of consistency and fuel your motivation to keep going no matter what. Consistency is the foundation that transforms small daily actions into impressive achievements. Consider this. Each day you invest in a habit, it's like adding a block to the solid structure of your goals. Without consistency, those blocks are scattered, and the vision never materializes. Make it a priority to show up for yourself every day, understanding that each small effort contributes to a larger, rewarding picture. It's similar to compound interest in investing. Small, regular investments yield significant returns over time. However, the road to consistent habits isn't always straightforward. It's natural for motivation to wane, especially when immediate results aren't apparent. Here's where the magic of commitment comes into play. It's essential to adapt a mindset that values perseverance over perfection. Accept that there will be days when you stumble, but know that these moments don't define your journey. What matters is your ability to return to the habit with renewed vigor. Creating a supportive environment can significantly boost your commitment to daily routines. Start by arranging your physical space to minimize distractions and remind you of your objectives. Whether it's a desk setup that inspires productivity or a healthily stocked kitchen, your environment cues your brain to align its actions with your intentions. If you're tempted to skip a workout or delay a task, let your space gently nudge you back on track. Another factor in maintaining consistency is accountability. When others are aware of your goals, you're more likely to follow through. This doesn't mean broadcasting your every move, but rather enlisting the support of a few trusted individuals. Share your journey with a friend, mentor, or a community that supports your growth. The encouragement and feedback you receive can be remarkably motivating, especially during tough times. Intrinsic motivation, the drive that comes from within, is crucial. It's the passion and purpose that fuel your dedication even when external motivation fades. Regularly revisit the reasons behind your habits. Reflect on how they align with your deeper values and long-term goals. Acknowledging this connection helps fortify your commitment, transforming daily actions from chores into purposeful strides toward your ultimate vision. Consider incorporating variety within your habits to keep them engaging. While consistency implies repetition, it doesn't mean mundane. Infuse your routine with elements of surprise or small changes that keep your interest alive. If you're working towards health goals, try different recipes or workout routines. If professional productivity is your aim, explore new tools or techniques to enhance your efficiency. Variety keeps the journey fresh and stimulating. Lastly, celebrate your successes, no matter how small they seem. Acknowledge your progress and use it as a testament to the power you possess when you commit to a path. Celebrate these wins by rewarding yourself in ways that reinforce your positive behaviors and build anticipation for future achievements. These celebrations act as markers on your journey, reminding you of how far you've come and motivating you to keep pushing forward. Maintaining consistency and motivation is an ongoing art. It requires nurturing the seeds of your daily habits with patience, dedication, and a willingness to adapt. As you master these aspects, you'll find that the power of daily habits transcends mere routine. It becomes a vital force in achieving your potential and living a more fulfilling, purposeful life. Chapter 6. Letting Go of the Past. The past can feel like a heavy burden that we drag into the present, but it's a burden we don't have to bear. It's common to cling to memories and past experiences, thinking they define our present and dictate our future. This chapter is about releasing those shackles. It's about acknowledging that while the past shapes us, it doesn't own us. Instead, it's there to teach and guide, not control. Understand that carrying these past burdens only hinders your growth and holds you back from reaching your true potential. Letting go begins with understanding the impact of the past on your current life. Reflect on how past experiences may have influenced your behavior, thoughts, and decisions. Sometimes past failures create fear, while past successes can cause complacency. Identifying these patterns allows you to consciously choose a different path. Ask yourself, are you holding on to an old story that no longer serves you? Are these stories showing up in unproductive habits or self-doubt? Awareness is the first step in transformation. Once you've acknowledged the past's presence, the next step is releasing it. Think of this process as a form of emotional and mental decluttering. You wouldn't keep old clothes that no longer fit, so why keep old narratives that weigh you down? Start by forgiving both yourself and others. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting. It means letting go of the hold it has on you. Visualization techniques can also help. Picture your past dissolving like mist, freeing you to move toward your aspirations with renewed vigor. Lastly, focus on building new stories and experiences. Each day presents a blank canvas, an opportunity to create the future you desire. Embrace it with optimism and a clear vision. Consistently make choices that align with your values and passion, and watch as the grip of the past gradually loosens. By letting go of what was, you make space for what can be, an empowered present leading to a fulfilling future. Understanding the impact of the past, it's quite natural to find ourselves looking back at our past with a mixture of nostalgia, regret, and sometimes relief. The past is not just a chapter that's closed, but a collection of memories and experiences that have shaped who we are today. Recognizing this influence is critical for anyone aiming to move forward in both personal and professional spheres. Our past experiences often dictate our reactions, our impulses, and sometimes even our decisions. Unresolved issues, whether from childhood or recent events, have a way of seeping into our present, coloring our perceptions and actions. For professionals, students, and entrepreneurs alike, this can often manifest as hesitation or a gripping fear of failure. These emotional responses are the mind's way of protecting us from perceived threats based on past experiences. Consider the entrepreneur who hesitates to take the leap on a new project because of a previous venture that didn't pan out as expected, or the student who feels paralyzed by the thought of public speaking due to a past incident that was embarrassing. Acknowledging the impact of these past encounters is the first step toward liberation. It's not about reliving these experiences, but rather understanding them and recognizing how they've influenced our current mindset. One has to remember that the past can't be undone. It's set in stone. However, its effects can be recalibrated. Individuals stuck in patterns of procrastination or self-doubt often have entrenched beliefs rooted in their history. By dissecting these beliefs, it's possible to challenge and even change them. Imagine sitting at a table with the versions of yourself from your past. Each version has a story to tell, lessons they've learned, and some mistakes they've made. Talking to them figuratively, you would find that each phase of your life teaches valuable insights about courage, resilience, and also the need for letting go. It's these dialogues with the past versions of ourselves that grant clarity and empower us to confront our present with renewed strength. Sometimes the most challenging aspect of dealing with past influences is recognizing them. These can be subtle, like a daily habit you've adopted that's limiting your productivity, or more profound, such as a deep-seated fear of rejection based on previous failures. Awareness transforms an unconscious reaction into a conscious choice. In doing so, we grant ourselves the power to change our narrative. Throughout this journey of understanding, it's vital to forgive yourself for past mistakes. Holding on to guilt or resentment acts like an anchor, preventing us from sailing towards promising horizons. This forgiveness doesn't mean excusing or forgetting what happened, but rather freeing yourself from the weights of blame that serve no purpose in your present endeavors. As professionals and ambitious individuals, finding the courage to step into roles of leadership, taking risks, or making bold life changes requires acknowledging where our fears originate. By tracing back to their roots in our past, we can effectively disassemble the barriers that hold us back. This reflective practice is crucial for anyone working towards transformative growth. Moreover, shedding the burdens of the past enables us to focus on what truly matters now. It forms the foundation from which we draw lessons and craft a resilient mindset necessary for stepping out of comfort zones. As you learn to release these past shadows and embrace who you are today, you invite new possibilities and a fresh perspective on what you can achieve. The moment you decide to understand, rather than ignore your past, you embark on a powerful journey of empowerment. You develop the capability to transform past challenges into stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. This metamorphosis allows you to pivot from a fixed mindset to one that's driven by growth, resilience, and boundless potential. Ultimately, understanding the impact of the past is not just about looking back. It's about equipping yourself with the insight needed to take bold actions and make courageous decisions. As you embrace this pivotal understanding, you set the stage for a brighter future, where every moment is maximized for the pursuit of dreams and ambitions without the chains of yesteryear holding you back. Steps to release and move forward. Embrace acknowledgement. Start by recognizing what holds you back. This isn't about dwelling on the past, but understanding it enough to let it go. Practice self-forgiveness. Everyone makes mistakes. Allow yourself to forgive those past actions or thoughts that no longer serve you, creating space for growth. Commit to the present. Focus on what's happening right now. Incorporate mindfulness techniques to anchor your attention in the current moment, fostering clarity and peace. Set intentions, not demands. Make a conscious decision to move forward with intention rather than placing harsh demands on yourself. Define what you want without pressure. Visualize a brighter future. Envision what your life looks like free from past burdens. Use this positive imagery to motivate and inspire decisive action. Take small, consistent steps. Progress isn't always about giant leaps. Commit to small, manageable actions that gradually pave the path to change and growth. Seek support. Don't hesitate to reach out to friends, mentors, or professionals who can offer guidance and encouragement as you transition forward. Practice gratitude. Regularly acknowledge and appreciate the positive aspects and growth within yourself and your life. Gratitude can shift focus from past regrets to present blessings. Develop resilience. Cultivate your ability to bounce back from setbacks. Use challenges as learning experiences to enhance your fortitude and adaptability. Celebrate your progress. Every step forward is a victory. Celebrate these achievements, however small, to fuel motivation and remind you of your capability to evolve. Chapter 7. Building Unshakable Confidence. In the journey of personal and professional growth, confidence acts as the unshakable foundation from which all success stems. It's a trait admired and often misconceived as unattainable without inherent talent or charisma. However, the truth is that confidence isn't something you're simply born with. It's a skill you cultivate over time. Just as a strong tree grows from a single seed, confidence grows from small, consistent actions grounded in self-awareness and resilience. The first step in building unshakable confidence is understanding its true nature. Confidence is not about being the loudest voice in the room. Instead, it's about being at ease with oneself, allowing inner certainty to guide you regardless of external challenges. Think of confidence as an ever-present companion that whispers, "You can," even when doubt tries to drown it out. This inner assurance comes from accumulating small victories and learning from the inevitable setbacks. How do you start enhancing your self-belief? Begin by setting attainable goals and gradually pushing beyond your comfort zone. Each achievement, no matter how tiny, acts like a stepping stone, slowly building your assurance that you are capable. Regular reflection on these achievements, combined with celebrating progress, no matter how slight, reinforces the knowledge that you're capable of more than you initially believe. Another powerful practice is to visualize success. Before tackling any challenge, take a moment to imagine yourself excelling. This isn't wishful thinking. It's about training your mind to expect and work towards success. Visualization prepares your mind for victory and empowers you to act with greater confidence. Remember, perfection is not the goal, progress is. By embracing each moment with courage and an open heart, you're laying the groundwork for a life marked by unshakable confidence. Keep nurturing this mindset, and soon enough, you'll find that what once seemed impossible is within reach. Foundations of confidence. Confidence isn't just about projecting a strong exterior. It's about nurturing a resilient inner foundation. At its core, confidence begins with a belief in oneself. This belief isn't instant, nor does it come without effort. It's built over time through a series of experiences and challenges that we learn to navigate. Much like building a house, the foundation of confidence requires a solid base to withstand the storms of self-doubt and external criticism. Understanding your strengths is a fundamental pillar in constructing this foundation. Recognize what you're good at and don't shy away from acknowledging these qualities. This isn't about arrogance. It's about having a realistic awareness of your abilities. Start small if you must. Maybe you're great at listening, or perhaps you have a knack for solving tricky problems. Every strength counts, and acknowledging them forms a crucial step in building your confidence. A practical method is to list down your achievements, no matter how big or small, and revisit them whenever self-doubt creeps in. Self-awareness plays a pivotal role, too. It's essential to be cognizant of your current level of confidence and the areas where you might feel less secure. By identifying these areas, you give yourself a roadmap for growth. Ask yourself honest questions and don't avoid the uncomfortable truths. Self-awareness empowers you to take control and work on aspects that need reinforcing, turning vulnerabilities into areas of development rather than points of weakness. Moreover, setting and achieving small, actionable goals can be a game changer. Confidence flourishes through action, not passivity. By accomplishing tasks, you reinforce your self-belief and demonstrate to yourself that you are capable. It's not merely about reaching the end goal, it's also about recognizing the journey and progress. The cumulative success from these smaller tasks often leads to a stronger sense of self-assurance, building an unwavering confidence base. Inner dialogue is another key component. The way we talk to ourselves shapes our belief system and subsequently our confidence levels. Replace self-deprecating thoughts with affirmations that empower and encourage. Simple changes in your self-talk can have profound impacts on your confidence. For example, instead of thinking, "I can't do this," replace it with, "I'll give it my best shot." Such shifts, though seemingly minor, can revolutionize your confidence framework over time. Another significant aspect is resilience. A foundation of confidence isn't set in stone. It's adaptable, learning how to bend without breaking under pressure. Life will throw challenges at you, but with resilience, you can rise from setbacks even stronger. Learn from failures instead of letting them define you. Use them as stepping stones to inch closer to your goals. This resilience fortifies the foundation of your confidence, making it robust against future adversities. Importantly, remember the role of authenticity. Embracing who you are, your quirks, your flaws, your unique attributes, allows for a genuine expression of confidence. You don't have to fit someone else's mold or standards. Confidence born from authenticity is impenetrable because it doesn't crumble under external judgment. Being true to yourself provides a sense of freedom that strengthens your self-confidence in unimaginable ways. Lastly, nurturing relationships that affirm your self-worth can reinforce your confidence foundation. Surrounding yourself with positive influences who encourage and support your growth creates an environment where confidence can thrive. Engage with mentors who provide guidance and encouragement, and peers who challenge and inspire you. With the right relationships, you'll find the support system needed to build a deeply ingrained confidence foundation. Building the foundations of confidence is an ongoing process. It requires effort, consistency, and a willingness to grow. The journey may seem daunting, but every step you take reinforces your inner strength. With each layer of belief, awareness, and resilience you add, you're not just building confidence, you're crafting an unshakable foundation that will support your ambitions, ushering in a life where courageous action becomes second nature. Practices to enhance self-belief. Embrace positive affirmations. Start your day with empowering statements that remind you of your potential and worth. Simple yet powerful, affirmations can reshape your mindset and reinforce confidence. Set small, achievable goals. Break bigger tasks into smaller steps. Achieving these not only instills a sense of accomplishment, but also builds gradually towards larger successes. Reflect on past successes. Spend time reminiscing on your past victories, no matter how small. Remembering what you've achieved reinforces your capabilities and fuels future endeavors. Adopt a growth mindset. View challenges as opportunities to learn and evolve. Embrace the belief that your abilities and intelligence can grow with time and effort. Surround yourself with positivity. Fill your environment with supportive people. Those who believe in you can reinforce your self-belief and help you stay optimistic. Visualize success. Picture yourself achieving your goals. Visualization helps create a mental image of success, priming your brain to recognize and seize opportunities. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness, especially when mistakes occur. Understanding that failure is a part of growth makes it easier to bounce back stronger. Engage in self-care. Prioritize activities that nourish your mind and body. Physical health enhances mental strength, making you more capable of facing challenges confidently. Seek learning opportunities. Expand your knowledge and skills regularly. Continuous learning ignites curiosity and enhances your confidence in your abilities. Celebrate every milestone. Recognize and celebrate progress, no matter how small. Every achievement is a step forward and builds momentum for future successes. Chapter 8. Living with Purpose. Aligning your actions with your values. As you embark on the journey of living with purpose, it's essential to bring clarity to your core values. These serve as the compass guiding your decisions, influencing how you engage with the world around you. Your values are the essence of what motivates you, so it's crucial to understand what truly matters. By recognizing and prioritizing these values, you begin to align your actions with a sense of meaning and intention. Living purposefully means moving forward with an awareness that springs from deep within. It's about making conscious choices that reflect your true self, rather than mindlessly following the crowd. To pursue this path, start by taking the time to define what your core values are. Consider creating a list of the principles that resonate most. Then whittle it down to a select few that you can't live without. These values should serve as your guide and litmus test in decision-making. Once you have your values clearly defined, creating goals that align with these values becomes the next step. Goals are no longer just targets to hit. They're the building blocks of your purpose. Look at each goal and ask yourself whether it supports your core values. If it does, it's a powerful motive to commit wholeheartedly. This alignment between values and actions dissolves confusion, energizing you toward fulfilling your unique role in life. Living a purpose-driven life is not without challenges. You may face societal pressures that push you away from your values. Yet, it's in these moments that commitment becomes your anchor. Remind yourself why these values matter. Cultivate resilience and keep moving forward. By consistently choosing to act in alignment with your values, you construct a life not only of achievement, but of lasting satisfaction and significance. Defining your core values. As we explore the essence of living with purpose, it becomes crucial to understand that defining your core values acts as the foundation upon which a meaningful life is built. Core values are like a compass, guiding your actions and decisions, ensuring they are in harmony with your true self. Skipping this step is akin to starting a journey without a map. Taking the time to reflect on what truly matters to you can transform your entire approach to life. Why are core values so essential? Let's start with the fact that they help to clarify what you stand for. When you're aware of your core values, you're better equipped to make decisions that align with your ultimate goals and aspirations. Instead of being swept along by the currents of others' opinions or societal expectations, you stand firm, grounded in what you've defined to be important. This clarity not only aids in making decisions, but also bolsters your confidence and peace of mind. To define your core values, begin by identifying the principles that resonate most deeply with you. Consider experiences that left an indelible impact, reflections that have lingered in your mind, and feelings that have stirred your soul. What common threads do you find weaving these moments together? Perhaps it's integrity, creativity, or kindness. Recognizing these threads will give you insight into the values that are already subtly shaping your life. It's also essential to examine areas where you feel friction or discomfort. These are often indicators that you're acting in opposition to your deeper values. For instance, if you're consistently uncomfortable with certain tasks at work or within relationships, it might signal a misalignment with what you value. Engage in honest introspection about these situations, and you may uncover the values that are being compromised. At this point, some might wonder if values change over time. The answer is both simple and complex. While your core values generally remain stable, their expressions might evolve as you grow and encounter diverse life experiences. What's important is to periodically revisit and reflect on your values, ensuring they continue to align with the person you're becoming. This practice fosters continuous growth and a deeper understanding of yourself. Once you've pinpointed your core values, the next step is to ensure your daily actions reflect them. Consistency here is key. Aligning your actions with your values isn't a one-time event, but an ongoing commitment. Small, deliberate actions taken each day accumulate, forging a lifestyle that's in sync with who you truly are. These actions range from as simple as choosing words that reflect kindness to as profound as making career decisions that prioritize integrity over opportunism. As you put your values into practice, don't be surprised if you encounter resistance, both internal and external. It's easy to fall back into old patterns or be swayed by the expectations of others. When faced with these challenges, remind yourself of the compelling reasons behind your chosen values. This mental reinforcement can provide the necessary strength to continue on your path. Your core values not only guide you but also inspire others. When people see someone living authentically and purposefully, it resonates with them. It's infectious. By being true to your values, you may unknowingly encourage others to embark on their own journeys of self-discovery and alignment. The ripple effect you create adds to the profound impact your values can have, both within and beyond yourself. To further cement your values into your life's fabric, create tangible reminders of them. This could be in the form of journal entries, vision boards, or regular mindfulness practices. These reminders act as visual or mental cues, helping you stay on track amidst life's distractions. When your environment reflects your values, your daily life naturally steers in that direction. Finally, remember that embracing your values is synonymous with embracing your authentic self. In a world that often encourages conformity, having the courage to live by your values is both revolutionary and rewarding. It's a declaration that you choose to define your life, not by chance, but by conscious choice. Defining your core values isn't just an exercise. It's a commitment to live deliberately. As you embark on this journey, view it as an ongoing exploration, one that promises a life rich with purpose and authenticity. In the realm of limitless possibilities, where you're guided by your core values, you'll find countless opportunities to align your actions with your innermost truths, crafting a life that's uniquely and unapologetically yours, creating purpose-driven goals. In the journey of aligning our actions with our values, purpose-driven goals serve as our guiding compass. They're not just any goals. They're infused with meaning, intention, and a clear reflection of what truly matters to us. Crafting these goals requires a delicate balance of self-awareness and strategic planning, a dance between the heart and mind. To start, it's crucial to engage in self-reflection. This process nudges you to ask challenging questions about what you genuinely want from life. It isn't always easy. These questions can strip away layers of societal expectations and knee-jerk ambitions ingrained over time, revealing a foundation ripe for authentic goal setting. Purpose isn't found by accident. It requires introspection and sometimes daring honesty. Owning your actions and aligning them with your values begins with knowing exactly what those values are. Defining your core values, as discussed in the previous section, can feel liberating. It liberates you from the noise and clutter of external influences that too often drive your decisions. Once you're aligned, each step you take infuses life with meaning. This alignment lends strength to your intentions and brings focus and clarity to your goals, making them irresistible to pursue. Imagine your goals as a thread weaving through every aspect of your daily life. Purpose-driven goals don't live in a vacuum. They're interconnected with how you spend your mornings, whom you choose to spend your time with, and even how you react when things go wrong. Sure, they set a destination, but it's the rich tapestry of daily actions and choices that make the journey worthwhile. To transform these aspirational goals into actionable steps, break them down. Chunking goals into smaller, manageable tasks not only makes them less intimidating, but also offers frequent opportunities for achievement and motivation. The trick is to regard every small success as a significant milestone. Every step you take reinforces your belief, builds your momentum, and nurtures a resilient mindset. It's also essential to keep your goals flexible. Life is dynamic, and so too should be your approach to goal setting. Remaining adaptable enables you to respond to life's curves with grace and purpose, rather than rigidly sticking to a path that no longer serves you. Flexibility ensures that your goals grow with you, rather than becoming outdated relics of the past. In this dance with purpose, visualization becomes a powerful ally. Visualizing your goals doesn't just mean imagining the end result, but also experiencing the emotional satisfaction of achieving them. Imagine every detail vividly, how you'd feel, who'd be with you, what would change in your life. This exercises your mental muscles, making the goals feel more attainable and part of your everyday reality. Moreover, accountability plays a significant role in actualizing purpose-driven goals. Sharing your intentions with a trusted circle, be it friends, mentors, or a community, creates a support system that nurtures your resolve and shares in your progress. These relationships can provide encouragement, offer fresh perspectives, and even challenge you to stretch beyond what you thought possible. But let's not ignore the role of setbacks. They're as much a part of the process as the successes. Instead of fearing them, view setbacks as learning stages, golden opportunities to refine your goals and strategies. Embracing an attitude of resilience transforms these challenges into stepping stones that lead you closer to your desired outcome. Consistency is the secret sauce. Infusing your daily routine with tasks and habits that support your purpose-led goals fortifies your journey. It's the small, consistent actions that compound over time, producing significant results and reinforcing a strong and purposeful identity. Finally, revisit and reassess your goals regularly. Periodic evaluations allow you to celebrate your progress, recalibrate your strategies, and realign your intentions as needed. Life is a continuum of change, and ensuring your goals evolve alongside you is essential for enduring fulfillment. Creating purpose-driven goals is about making intentional choices that resonate deeply with your core values. This alignment brings cohesion to your life's narrative, empowering you to embrace each moment with enthusiasm, courage, and clarity. You're not just setting goals. You're charting a course for a life that reflects who you truly are and what you deem meaningful. Chapter 9, Overcoming Self-Doubt. Self-doubt can be a persistent and elusive shadow, following us even into our brightest moments. It whispers fear and hesitation, questioning our capabilities and undermining our potential. Recognizing these patterns is the first step toward reclaiming control. Pause to identify when these doubts arise. Is it during a meeting, a new project, or when you're about to step outside your comfort zone? Acknowledging these moments equips you to confront self-doubt head-on. As we journey towards inner assurance, it's crucial to challenge the validity of these doubts. Ask yourself, what evidence is there that supports this self-doubt? More often than not, you'll find that it's based on assumptions rather than facts. Replace these negative assumptions with affirmative truths about your experiences and strengths. Remind yourself of past achievements and the obstacles you've already overcome. This practice not only diffuses doubt, but also fosters an empowering narrative about your capacities. Developing inner assurance requires nurturing a mindset of growth and possibility. This means embracing mistakes as valuable lessons, rather than proof of inadequacy. When you stumble, which inevitably happens, let curiosity lead the way. What went wrong, and how can it be improved? Reframe setbacks as stepping stones in your journey of personal and professional growth. Consistency is key in cultivating a belief system grounded in self-trust. Daily habits, such as journaling, mindfulness, or setting small, achievable goals, can build a fortress of confidence. Surround yourself with supportive voices, friends, mentors, or communities that affirm your worth and ambitions. Their encouragement can be a powerful antidote to your self-doubt. Remember, overcoming self-doubt isn't a one-time event, but a continual process of self-discovery and growth. Let each step you take towards dismantling these doubts be a testament to your resilience. Embrace the journey, and gradually, you'll find that self-doubt loses its grip, revealing your true potential. Recognizing self-doubt patterns. Self-doubt can often feel like an invisible chain, holding us back from reaching our fullest potential. It's a familiar story. You want to take that leap toward a new opportunity, but suddenly, a chorus of inner voices lists all the reasons you're not capable or deserving. Recognizing these patterns of self-doubt is the crucial first step towards breaking free and moving forward with confidence. Have you ever found yourself caught in a cycle of negative self-talk, repeatedly questioning your abilities? These patterns might manifest as a nagging inner critic, always quick to point out your shortcomings. It's like an unwelcome guest overstaying their visit, sabotaging your success with each whispered doubt. Acknowledging the existence of this inner critic is important. Understanding that these doubts are often rooted in fear, past experiences, or societal pressures helps to demystify their power. One key pattern of self-doubt is catastrophizing future outcomes. You might envision the worst-case scenario and consequently decide against pursuing an endeavor entirely. Though your mind likes to jump to disastrous conclusions, remember that our fears rarely play out to those extremes. It's essential to challenge these thoughts by considering more balanced possibilities and inviting curiosity instead of fear. Perfectionism, another self-doubt symptom, creates a paralyzing expectation that everything must be flawless from the start. It can lead to endless procrastination and a fear of taking the slightest misstep. More often than not, this rigid mindset blinds you to the growth and learning embedded in imperfection. Making peace with imperfection opens the door to progress and creative exploration. Comparison to others is yet another pattern that fuels self-doubt's fire. With social media and hyperconnectivity, it's easy to perceive other people's successes as measures of our inadequacy. You might think you're falling behind when in reality, each person's journey is uniquely their own. Recognize this pattern by celebrating your achievements rather than using someone else's highlight reel as your benchmark for success. Next is the imposter syndrome, that sneaky belief that you're a fraud or undeserving of your accomplishments. This pattern is especially prevalent among high achievers and often strikes when new challenges or responsibilities arise. Remember, feelings of inadequacy don't equate to fact. Acknowledge your skills, experiences, and the work you've put in to get where you are. It's not by accident. Reflect on how self-doubt manifests in your day-to-day interactions and decisions. Do you shy away from presenting your ideas or avoid taking credit where it's due? Becoming conscious of these specific reactions can help you pinpoint areas for improvement, not as failures, but as opportunities for growth. Journaling or discussing your thoughts with a supportive friend can illuminate these patterns and provide an outside perspective. Being mindful of language matters too. Often, patterns of self-doubt are perpetuated through "I can't" or "I'm not enough" statements. Transform these into empowering affirmations like "I am capable" or "I'm learning every day." This shift isn't merely about adopting new phrases. It's about transforming your underlying beliefs. With time and practice, your mind will see possibilities rather than limitations. Self-doubt thrives in the silence of the mind, where it can weave a tapestry of what-ifs and not-yets. Break this silence by voicing your concerns through conversation or writing. Articulating your worries aloud can diminish their power, revealing them as the transient thoughts they are. Take these small steps toward openness to combat the isolation that amplifies self-doubt. Understanding these patterns is about cultivating a kind of self-awareness that leads to liberation. You're not trying to banish self-doubt entirely, as it's a part of being human, but to understand its role and influence. When you recognize these patterns, you enable yourself to disrupt them, choosing confidence and action over hesitation. Ultimately, recognizing self-doubt patterns lays the foundation for personal empowerment. Each time you identify a pattern, you invite the possibility of change and growth. In this journey, embrace the idea that doubt doesn't dictate your destiny. You have a choice. By consciously acknowledging and addressing these patterns, you're taking a significant step toward reclaiming your narrative and propelling yourself toward the life you envision. Development of inner assurance. Picture this: a young sapling struggling in a vast forest. Surrounded by taller, more established trees, it could easily be overwhelmed by the shadow they cast. Yet, within its core, it holds the potential to stretch upward, reach for the sun, and find its own place in the canopy. The development of inner assurance is somewhat like nurturing that sapling. It's about cultivating that core strength to rise above self-doubt and grow into the person you aim to be. Inner assurance begins with acknowledging that self-doubt is a shared human experience. Almost everyone, at some point, feels the intimidating grip of uncertainty. This recognition is powerful. It tells us that we're not alone. By understanding that self-doubt is not an inherent flaw but a common hurdle, we start to shift our perspective. Transformation begins with accepting our current state while believing in the possibility of change. Interestingly, true inner assurance stems from a blend of self-awareness and self-acceptance. To develop this, you first have to answer two essential questions. Who am I? And what do I truly value? Knowing yourself and identifying your values gives direction to your actions and decisions, enabling a more confident approach. When you align your actions with your core values, you draw strength from within, which fosters unwavering assurance. One effective method to bolster inner assurance is through self-reflection, setting aside time to ponder over past experiences. Both successes and mistakes helps illuminate patterns of self-doubt. Once recognized, these patterns can be challenged and gradually dismantled. It's helpful to ask yourself why certain situations trigger self-doubt and explore the roots of these feelings in your past experiences. Start incorporating affirmations into your daily routine. These are not just positive statements. but declarations that align with your deeply held beliefs and values. Affirmations should be specific and meaningful to reinforce your self-belief. For instance, if you value creativity, tell yourself, "I am a creative individual capable of producing innovative solutions." Repeating affirmations rewires your brain, gradually replacing doubt with a sense of self-trust. Moreover, meditation and mindfulness exercises play a crucial role in building inner assurance. By practicing mindfulness, you develop an awareness of the present moment, free from judgment. This practice enhances your ability to recognize negative thought patterns and reduce their power over you. As you become more rooted in the now, you gain clarity and confidence in your decisions. Another key aspect of developing inner assurance is setting achievable goals and celebrating small victories. Each small success earns you a deeper understanding of your capabilities and potential. It acts as a reminder of your progress, reinforcing the belief that you can overcome self-doubt. It's not about gargantuan leaps. It's about the small steps that steadily build momentum. Surround yourself with encouraging and supportive individuals. Being around people who believe in you, even when you waver, has a significant impact. Positive influences act as reminders of your strengths and help you see yourself from a different, more positive perspective. They provide constructive feedback and celebrate your progress, boosting your confidence further. Importantly, learn to embrace failure as a growth opportunity rather than a setback. Each failure offers lessons that add to your resilience. By approaching failures with curiosity instead of fear, you equip yourself with a growth mindset. This mindset views challenges as opportunities to learn rather than as threats to your self-worth. Visualization is a potent tool for developing inner assurance. Spend a few moments each day envisioning yourself successfully achieving your goals. Picture every detail, the environment, emotions, and end result. Visualization helps solidify your belief in your capabilities and prepares your mind to take action towards accomplishing your dreams. Consider keeping a journal dedicated to documenting your thoughts, reflections, and progress. Journaling helps track your journey, provides insights into your growth, and acts as a tangible reminder of how far you've come. It becomes a personal dialogue that encourages honesty and fosters a deeper relationship with oneself. Ultimately, inner assurance isn't about eliminating self-doubt altogether. It's about developing enough self-trust to move forward despite it. By valuing the process, remaining persistent, and showing kindness to yourself, you nurture the seed of inner assurance. As it grows, it transforms your approach to life, empowering you to meet challenges with a newfound sense of strength and conviction. Chapter 10: Transforming Challenges into Opportunities. Embrace the unpredictable. Challenges often appear daunting at first glance. The key is to embrace uncertainty as a stepping stone, letting the unknown fuel your growth. Consider each obstacle a chance to expand your comfort zone rather than a roadblock. Shift your mindset. How you perceive challenges plays a critical role in how you tackle them. By shifting your perspective from viewing obstacles as threats to viewing them as opportunities for learning, you can cultivate resilience. This mental pivot allows you to transform setbacks into stepping stones toward success. Create solutions from setbacks. Every challenge holds the seed of an opportunity. The moment you face adversity, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Or, how can this situation benefit me in the long run? Innovate and adapt by using setbacks as a platform to devise creative solutions that propel you forward. By transforming the way we view and interact with challenges, we not only build our resilience, but also open new pathways previously unseen. It's this process that lifts us from stagnation to a place of continual growth and discovery. Shifting perspective on challenges. We often perceive challenges as obstacles, hurdles to overcome on the path to success. This perception shapes our approach and consequently our outcomes. However, what if we viewed these challenges not as impediments, but as opportunities in disguise? By shifting our perspective, we can transform the way we approach hardships, ultimately allowing them to become stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. At the core of this perspective shift is the belief that every challenge carries the seed of growth. When faced with adversity, the initial reaction might be to retreat or resist. But imagine embracing discomfort instead, viewing it as a teacher. Each challenge presents a unique opportunity for learning, compelling us to expand beyond our current limitations. This mindset doesn't just lead to problem solving, it encourages personal and professional growth. Consider the stories of great innovators and leaders. They were not exempt from challenges. Rather, they faced them head-on and often with counterintuitive strategies. Instead of avoiding fear and uncertainty, they welcomed these challenges, learning invaluable lessons and gaining insights. This insight led to groundbreaking innovations and significant progress, turning potential setbacks into springboards for success. By reframing challenges, we open ourselves to a world of possibilities. This means viewing setbacks as crucial feedback rather than failures. A failed project could be the nudge to change direction. A missed opportunity might lead to a discovery of something even greater. The key is not to allow temporary setbacks to dictate future actions, but to use them as a guide for what can be improved and refined. Our perception of challenges often influences our sense of control. By acknowledging the power of perspective, we realize that control does not lie in the circumstances we face, but in how we respond to them. You can't control every storm that comes your way, but you can adjust your sails. This shift from a reactive to a proactive mindset empowers us to turn challenges into opportunities for action. In the midst of challenges, maintaining a solution-oriented mindset becomes crucial. This outlook involves focusing on potential solutions rather than dwelling on problems. It encourages brainstorming and creative thinking, turning an issue on its head until innovative solutions surface. Tackling challenges with a mindset intent on discovering possibilities rather than focusing on obstacles makes the journey itself rewarding, not just the destination. Moreover, challenges often invite a reassessment of our goals and values. They compel us to question what's truly important, allowing a deeper alignment of actions with core values. This alignment ensures that the challenges we choose to confront have meaningful significance, making the effort invested worthwhile. With clarity on personal values, the path through challenges gains purpose, enhancing the resilience needed to navigate it. Another crucial element in shifting perspective is gratitude. It's easy to be grateful for successes, but finding gratitude in tough times requires a deeper understanding of the growth and learning potential they offer. Expressing gratitude for challenges can transform our energy, focusing us on the abundance of possibilities rather than scarcity and loss. This positive outlook energizes our actions and decisions, influencing how effectively we seize opportunities. The journey of shifting perspectives isn't a solo endeavor. Engaging with a supportive community can change how we view challenges. Connections with others who share similar experiences can provide encouragement and fresh insights. Discussing challenges openly not only reduces stress, but also brings new perspectives that might have been overlooked if faced alone. Of course, shifting perspective is not a one-time task, but an ongoing practice. It requires a conscious choice to approach challenges with a growth-oriented mindset, consistently seeking learning and development. This effort gradually becomes a habit, transforming the way you engage with life and its myriad challenges. In conclusion, seeing challenges as opportunities is the first step toward transforming how we confront life's uncertainties. By adopting this mindset, we become not just problem solvers, but also innovators and creators, capable of harnessing the hidden potential within every difficulty. This perspective shift empowers us to transcend fear and hesitation, enabling brave, decisive action toward the realization of our goals. As we embrace this approach, challenges cease to be foes and become valuable allies on the path to personal and professional fulfillment. Techniques for building resilience. Embrace change. Change is inevitable, and resisting it only adds stress. When you accept and adapt to changes, you build the ability to face challenges without being overwhelmed. This flexibility opens doors to opportunities hidden in obstacles. Develop a growth mindset. Believe that your skills and intelligence can be developed with effort. A growth mindset turns failures into learning experiences, fostering resilience by encouraging continuous improvement rather than fear of mistakes. Cultivate strong connections. Maintain supportive relationships with family, friends, and colleagues. These connections provide emotional support and different perspectives, fortifying you against life's uncertainties. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding in difficult times. By acknowledging your imperfections and giving yourself grace, you develop inner strength and bounce back more quickly from setbacks. Focus on what you can control. In every situation, identify the aspects that you can influence. Concentrating on controllable factors empowers you, reduces stress, and improves your resilience by preventing feelings of helplessness. Set realistic goals. Break down your challenges into manageable steps. Achieving these smaller goals builds momentum and confidence, paving the way for long-term resilience and success. Maintain a positive outlook. Optimism is a powerful tool. By focusing on the positives and expecting good outcomes, you can transform challenges into opportunities. This mindset encourages you to tackle difficulties with enthusiasm rather than fear. Enhance problem-solving skills. Develop your ability to assess problems objectively and devise effective solutions. Strong problem-solving skills enable you to navigate challenges efficiently, enhancing your resilience over time. Take care of your health. Physical, mental, and emotional well-being form the foundation of resilience. Regular exercise, balanced nutrition, and sufficient sleep boost your energy levels and improve your ability to handle stress. Reflect and learn from experience. After facing a challenge, take time to reflect on the experience. Identify what you learned and how it has contributed to your growth. This reflection turns setbacks into valuable life lessons, strengthening your resilience. Conclusion. Embrace boldness through action. As you've journeyed through these pages, it's clear that the power to transform your life is within your grasp. By taking deliberate and courageous steps each day, you dismantle the hold of fear and procrastination. Small actions accumulate, propelling you toward your goals with renewed enthusiasm. Anchor in the present moment. Living fully in the present offers an unmatched advantage. It's the fertile ground where awareness and intention converge, allowing you to shape your reality with clarity. Cultivating mindfulness equips you with the ability to respond rather than react, creating a life that is in alignment with your deepest values and aspirations. Transform challenges into growth opportunities. No life journey is devoid of obstacles, but shifting how you perceive these challenges can be transformative. Embrace them as chances for growth and learning, rather than daunting barriers. This mindset change opens the door to resilience, empowering you to emerge stronger and more confident through adversity.